Hello there, my very good friends. On today's wrestling news video, Corey Graves, has he just been cleared to wrestle again?
Major wrestling stars have their social media accounts hacked.
A legendary Ruthless Aggression era segment has been edited off Peacock.
And are we about to get a shock babyface turn for a major WWE star? I'm Adam Wilborn.
And I'm a pish Phil Mitchell.
And this is the After News.
Oh yeah, so it is. We're recording this at our usual time of 6 a.m, but it is the After News. We're going to kick things off by talking about Corey Graves. Hey, Corey Graves hasn't wrestled since 2014. That might be about to change. Fightful Select coming through with the report last night stating that Corey Graves is no longer listed on WWE's no contact list internally. Oh my goodness gracious me. This happened at some point in 2021. Taken off the list. Seemingly cleared to compete. Now this
did win the 24/7 championship. Let's not forget.
He did indeed. Yeah. That was interesting, wasn't it? He beat Akira Tozawa and then immediately lost it. But it was like, oh my, what's Corey Graves doing? He's on the no contact list. That's maybe why. Maybe that's
Baron
why.
Corbin logged on, deleted him, then rolled him up. There we go, legal.
And then probably tweeted me about steak. But he'd been on that list for a long, long time, obviously. Now, WWE have not confirmed this themselves, and Corey Graves hasn't actually tweeted about it. He did log into Twitter after the story broke to say, hey, I just logged in to see if Paige was still trending. Cheeky scamp that he is. You know, he knows the stories out there and all of that. But Fightful have spoken to multiple sources close to the matter. Again, WWE haven't confirmed anything. But Corey has been out of action since 2014. Concussion issues were the reason. He announced at TakeOver R Evolution that he was having to retire, moved into commentary. The concussion issues seemingly weren't clearing up. And he's made a really good career for himself. Yeah. Whatever you think of his commentary, if you like it, if you don't like it, if you're somewhere in the middle. Yeah, if you used to like it, if you maybe didn't used to like it, and now you do, covered every base there.
There we go.
Regardless of what you think, he's been successful in that role because he was NXT for ages, Raw, he's done SmackDown, he's back on Raw now. He's the color commentary guy in WWE. He's their go-to color commentary guy. Michael Cole is the go-to play-by-play guy. He is the go-to color commentary guy. I'm just repeating the same sentence over and over and over. I'll be perfectly honest, I haven't watched a Corey Graves match since he retired.
Nope.
So I don't want 2014 Andy Murray's idiot takes to kind of inform my opinions on his comeback. So what I will say is this, on a human level, good.
Yes, absolutely.
Good. Hope he's happy.
Should he be in the Rumble?
Ooh,
that's what I saw a lot of people saying last night.
That's an I mean, if he wants to be, it's a pretty good surprise.
It's a hell of a welcome back. Right, we're going to haul you over the top rope sort of thing.
Going to put you in the ring with 10 guys. But look, it'd be a good surprise entry, wouldn't it?
Does that make you more or less confident re our pasty bet, which included, I know I've said Scotty too hotty, blah, 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 but I also included in that bet Pat McAfee. More. If one person takes their headset off,
oh, that's a good point, actually. They might do like be cute and do one after the other and go, hey, it's one commentator, hey, it's another commentator. Less confident.
Maybe even Byron Saxton. Did I say Baron Corbin earlier? I did, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
I meant to say Byron Saxton.
Yeah, Byron Saxton too.
He's the one who rolled him up. Yeah, and he.
Hell yeah.
He definitely shouldn't be in the Royal Rumble.
Go and do his hell yeah.
Hell yeah! Oh, I'm so sorry,
smile.
Ben Roy. I've just ruined the audio there, haven't I?
Yeah.
Anyway, should we talk about social media accounts getting hacked? Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's.
I did physically embody it.
Like
but
you're
still.
Neo or something.
Yeah, you may have seen over the past sort of 24 hours, Lance Archer was offering off shoes and belts and stuff.
Yeah.
Basically.
You want to buy some Jordans?
His Twitter account, I believe it was at Lance Hoyt, wasn't it? Was hacked. Right. And he went on a different Twitter account, K Elite Squad, to announce that his main account has been hacked. He said, do not DM or accept DMs right now. Anything past the DDP retweet is not me at this time. Please report and retweet this, please. He wasn't the only one. Former Impact Wrestling star Ace Romero also got hacked. Fightful Select, no crap, just Sap, Sean Ross Sapp pointing this out. And then I think he got blocked by the account. Yeah. They're like, well, shut up, Sean.
Yeah.
Basically, what it was is I believe it was a website. They were promising free shoes, and the moment you logged in with your social media handles, they went, cool, we'll take that, thanks very much. And then they offered to sell belts and shoes and crap through your account. Basically, if you see a favourite wrestler of yours offering out free stuff, probably isn't them.
Yeah. It seems like a wave of people got broken into or whatever. Last month, Bray Wyatt, did you see this?
Yes, I did.
See this? Somebody, this was really funny. Somebody hacked into Bray Wyatt's Twitter account about a month ago and posted, "Hey Fireflies, just got my hands on some PS5s. You want to buy one?"
I would not wish this on anyone. You know, make sure you change your passwords regularly and make them more complicated. Two-factor verification, or whatever it's called.
That's the one.
But I love it when they try and pretend to be the person, so they don't just go like, "Who wants some free sunglasses?" They're like, "Oh, well, how do you talk to them?" It's like, "Hi everybody, Titus O'Neil here. I'm offering you some free Xboxes worldwide. If you want them, you don't have to pay millions of dollars. Just click this link here."
I just like the way that tweet, "Hi Fireflies." It's so formal. Of course, the great Fiend's Mind tweeted shortly after this saying, "Who wants to buy an N64?" Which is
follow Fiend's Mind on Twitter. Right? If you're going to do one thing today, do that.
Absolutely do that. And if you don't, I will
piss on you.
Yep. He will. Right, stuff that's been cancelled. That's a word that
you go.
fires people up. You're right. I've lost my train of thought here. Peacock.
Oh, I hate this story, man.
You know, last year, Peacock took over much of the network content. All the network content in the US. They started cutting stuff. You know, understandable stuff like Vince McMahon dropping the M word, right? Get rid of that.
Yeah.
No one needs that in their life. Roddy Piper blackface, get rid of that as well. No good. This one's a bit weird. They've cut the Rock concert from Raw, obviously. 24th of March 2003 episodes of Raw, designed to heat up the Rock versus Steve Austin at WrestleMania 18. It was really the start of the Hollywood Rock persona and all of that great stuff all around. But they don't like it. They don't want it. They don't want it. Peacock don't want none. This was, it gathered steam on social media across multiple platforms, but Comic Books Connor Casey kind of brought all of this to light as well. You want to view it, it's been kind of trimmed. The segment is still technically there. You get The Rock coming out and being The Rock, and then you get Steve Austin in the Hurricane, and there's nothing in between. So they've trimmed that down, they've gotten rid of the content. That means, unfortunately, that such iconic lines as Sacramento, Here I Go, they've got some fat-assed woman there, and The Rock's gonna get me none. They're not, I'm sorry, but that just timeless line that defined an era. I'm obviously being sarcastic if you don't pick up on that. But look, no, whatever, get rid of racist stuff. Yeah. Definitely, no one needs that. But this segment's quite gentle, I feel. It's The Rock taking the word.
I've never heard anyone really kick off about this segment.
Yeah, he says ass a lot, but they're gonna have a big job on their hands if they think that that's the line they need to go to cut stuff. Put it this way.
Control F, ass. Oh, bloody hell.
Every show ever is gone.
Yeah, I just, like you say, I agree with editing elements of the history of WWE on there. Absolutely. If things have, I was going to say aged out. They were always pretty iffy, let's be perfectly honest. Get rid of them, yes. But come on. It's the bloody Rock concert, guys.
He called some person that doesn't exist fat.
You've got cock in your own name, Peacock. What are you going to do, censor yourself?
And P.
We're changing our name. What are they bloody on about? Anyway, should we conclude by talking about a babyface, a shock babyface?
Peacock, more like chickens. Shut up. Right, come on, this is a disaster.
Let's talk. It's the second news video. We do apologise.
Who cares? It's 5 in the morning.
Right. Let's talk about a surprise babyface turn. I didn't see this one coming, if I'm perfectly honest, but it looks like Seth Rollins could be on the verge of turning babyface. He, of course, is the #1 contender for Roman Reigns' Universal Championship.
WrestleMania 19. Sorry, I got the WrestleMania wrong.
Oh, yeah.
The Rock wrestled Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 18.
He did.
That's one of my favourite matches ever. I'm an idiot. Sorry for interrupting.
But The Rock won at WrestleMania 19. Get it in. So Rollins, there's a clip following last week's episode of WWE SmackDown that many fans haven't seen. He's doing the drip god stuff, right? Bit of a knobhead, but he's winding up the crowd, or playing to the crowd, if you want to say it, something like that. And then he gets jumped by the Usos. He fights back, takes out Jimmy, takes out Jay, and does the whole Shawn Michaels tuning up the band in the corner before hitting a curb stomp. And yeah, if you've seen the clip, you may well think, you know, it may well just be, send the fans home happy, or, you know, just it's a dark segment, who really cares? But it kind of makes sense because Roman's Roman ain't changing into babyface anytime soon, especially on this road to WrestleMania we're on. We all anticipate that Rollins probably won't beat him at the Royal Rumble. But to just add a little bit more spice and sauce to that, a babyface turn, what do you reckon for Seth Rollins?
Interesting proposition, this, isn't it? Because Roman Reigns ain't turning babyface anytime soon. So you are heading into the Rumble with a bit of a cloudy dynamic there. You got two heels. We've done it in the past before. But it's never ideal, is it? It's never ideal except in certain circumstances. But this current Seth Rollins character is a dick.
Yeah.
It's like, he's a total fud. Like, that's the point of it, isn't it? Like, he's outlandish, he's over the top, he's a megalomaniac. He sees himself as, what was it? He said the Joker going through a midlife crisis.
Something like that.
Big wardrobe, which is interesting description for sure. So I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about this, to be honest. I think that he's quite entertaining in his current role, and he's good at like making you want to punch him in the face. Yeah,
I think it's probably going to be at best a bit of a tweener role. This, if some people are like, come on, we want him to beat anyone but bloody Roman, sort of thing. But also, it could be if they continue that relationship with Kevin Owens, a bit like an Owens and Jericho situation from a few years back, where they are, to the letter of the law, heels, but they're just so lovable as just a group of bastards who look out for each other and just love how sneaky bastards they each are, that they kind of develop a good relationship with the audience, but we all know that they're bad guys.
Yes. Yeah, there's that. And I would like that level of fluidity to be like consistent with a character rather than a strict alignment.
Plus, whenever they do the Rollins face turn, when they do a lot of babyface turns, they're crap.
Yeah.
So this, I like this. If he's going to be knobhead Seth Rollins, but lovable knobhead, rather than smack or crutch.
It could be kind of like an Adam Cole thing, because Adam Cole is a heel in AEW, but he gets monster reactions, and because he's such a narcissist, he's like, yes, worship me, and he like embraces them rather than going, you people, or whatever. There's fun to be had with that, for sure. If something's over, lean into it and play with it.
Exactly. Well, let us know your thoughts on that and everything we've discussed today in the comment section below. No Twitter questions this afternoon. We did them earlier on. Go and check out our other news video for that. And a very interesting debate about the situation in AEW right now. But as I said, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And subscribe to WhatCulture Wrestling on either iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from for daily wrestling podcasts. Plus, you can let us know your thoughts and Twitter questions on Twitter at WhatCulture WWE. Watch there. Follow both of us. You can follow Andy Murray at
Andy H. Murray. The H stands for Hobby Bobby.
That it does. You can follow me on Twitter at Adam Wilmore. Follow us all at WhatCulture WWE, as I said. But for now, my thanks to Andy Murray. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you soon.